on your left, this is how baby loaders are made.
Yes. Hey, go on the right way.
Here, I'm gonna pull this ahead. All right.
That's how grapple got.
Here,
Let go of poor Miller.
alright, there you go, buddy. Sorry.
There you go. Freedom.
This is how foreigners are made, yes.
Okay, Meatball, back that thing way out of here. Get it right out of here. Or go put it, yeah, down that end. Because I want all this space to process against Buddy here. There we go. Perfect.
Well, that was
Let the games begin. Okay, I'm going to build a deck before we start loading here, so don't worry about loading for a minute or two. I'm just going to pile a bunch right here on this side, and then we can drag it over there after.
Just trying to fix my mess I made.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
Messes happen.
Picking up with the skidder was a horrible idea. I figured it'd pick it right up, but it didn't. It made a mess.
There's a lot of pressure on these poor little logs.
All clean. There's this one little tiny stick that's triggering my OCD intensely. Okay?
That's like all of them all the time.
Yeah, it's like every single time. Oh no, I'm making a bigger mess. Forget it.
Alright, let's pull this out of here.
Then if you wanted me to, I guess I can just start grabbing those tops and making a pile of tops behind
Whatever you feel is right, my son.
Oh hey, there's a skidder. I'll get out of your way. Just make sure you turn off the grinder.
Yep.
I don't think FDR would be real happy if all of his logs got fucking in.
Probably wouldn't be the best, but I know there's more out there, so
Yeah.
potentially.
But hey, I mean, then we would have an OSHA officer, right?
Yeah, that's right, definitely. Somebody would get promoted to OSHA fast.
Yeah.
Instant promotion to the safety officer.
Yeah. I remember when I used to play Xbox on multiplayer. Man, that was a wonderful time. I met some pretty odd people on that.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah. There were a lot of nice people, and then of course the people that knew that they could cause problems kind of blamed it on me, and I got banned. So I'm like, all right, well, you know what, let's go play with FDR now.
That's funny.
So that's the main reason behind why I got my PCs, because I said, you know what, I know there's a way better group of people out there.
Yeah. I mean, you can have a little bit of fun, but some people get like really crazy into it. Like,
yeah,
it's scary.
yeah,
And it's just not fun then. It's just like, what are we doing, you know?
yeah. They were even like 6.5 hours, 7 hours of tree cutting, and then just would process it. Load it on the truck, and then they'd do like 15, 16 loads, and then they'd be done. So it's just kind of like real life at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah, a little
Tell me
too.
when you want me to start picking them up.
Yeah, no worries. Just let me dig this out for a bit here. I mean, if you want, you could probably slide a couple down. Just don't get right into the pile, but grab a couple and drag them over if you want. Just do kind of here and there.
But,
as they go.
Yeah, I do. I remember one of the guys actually talking to me about my performance. I'm like, oh. then it's not.
Listen,
really,
we've been measuring your performance, and you're not making us enough money.
Yeah, pretty much.
Virtual money.
Alright, I'll head out.
I used to be in a group. It's actually, I think it's pretty big now. It used to be tiny, but it was called the Grand Theft Auto RCMP, which is like the Canadian Royal Mounted Police.
Yeah, it's a
when it first started, there was like 30 people in it, and I joined it, and it was fun. Like, we had a blast doing our like little stupid police codes and stuff, and it was, I don't know, it was pretty entertaining. But then just like it got so dramatic, and it became like this internal dramas, and there was only like 30 people, and then last time I checked, there was like a lot of people there, so it was kind of like, dang man, But yeah, it just
Yeah.
turns into like a really toxic community, and it's just no fun anymore. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Becomes kind of pointless at that point.
Yep.
Oh, I'm just mixing them all here, Meatball. Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all good. It won't make a difference when you're loading longs anyway.
Yeah.
Shorts, yes, for sizing, but longs, frick, you just mass grab, pile them on there, they fit. Slam dunk them. Slammin' Duncan. There's a bunch of stuff down on that road that needs to be brought up by the skidders too. That's on the way down. There's only a few piles, but they're 4 or 5 logs in each. But they're all facing upwards. Bring. Oh, you are okay.
Yep.
Bringing those
how
up.
far to bring them up because they're kind of nowhere.
Yeah,
to
as long as they're facing this way, keep bringing them, and then eventually I stopped down where the buncher's sitting there, and that should be probably good.
Man, that's so weird how that farm manager thing works on the plow blade of the buncher. That's so weird. I didn't know that.
The what?
The plow blade. Like,
Oh yeah, only in multiplayer, but
That's kind of
yeah, I guess it's so people can't just be like trolls and go cultivate over your land and spell FU or something. Probably that's my guess why they
Yeah.
did that.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we can apply those to in the next game for plowing stuff.
Yeah, I hope so, because this is really awesome. And I also hope that the dirty tire tracks thing comes back, because, man, now that it's missing from multiplayer, it's really weird.
Oh, I hate it. I don't know. It just started really glitching out like bad when we were playing multiplayer. So.
Yeah, it's
But it was fine for the longest time.
Yeah, I remember one of the biggest issues when I first started. I think we were on Legion, and it just wouldn't let me in. I'm like,
Yeah.
well,
And then as soon as I got rid of it, all the people who couldn't get in suddenly could get in, and I was like, huh? Or it would like you'd play for a tiny bit, and then the games would just start freezing, and you couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
That's so weird.
all the time. Like I figured, oh yeah, whatever, it's just lag. What can you do?
Right.
And I just dealt with it. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, maybe it's a mod conflict or whatever. But no, it was just that. But I couldn't think of a reason that would cause it.
No, just being crappy. You know, just being a piece of crap there, bud.
Yep.
You want to load there?
Yeah, I can load.
I'll try to find something else to do.
Just
I've been
do.
loading for about 15 minutes.
I like having a full pile for putting. Once I get a pile started, it's so nice to slide the logs over top of it.
Yeah.
So if you grab them, just grab a couple here and there, but leave me with some, or else I'll get sassy. We don't want that. We don't want the sass, man. That's always my one pet peeve for processing. It's okay to like do hot logging and chase a processor, but like if I only got 2 logs on the ground trying to build a pile and they keep getting taken, it's just like, come on, man. It's only 2 logs. What's that really gonna do?
I have nothing else to do.
I know. Oh, I know. He's got a smoke break. Cut down a tree. Spin the circle.
I know.
Practice spinning in a circle without throwing up. That's the trick. Practice the vomit circle. Man, I was really hoping for VR in this one. I was so sad that they didn't even look at it.
Well, the way they talk on the FarmCon, I don't think they'll ever gonna do it.
No. Which is short-sighted.
It's a whole new ball game.
Do you use?
Well,
I have third-party stuff that I'll use, like Vorpex. I just hope it works better with this one, because it didn't work very good with 19. Like, it causes really bad stuttering and stuff. Frame rate's good, but like it just stutters because it's just not. I don't know. It doesn't work with this engine or something. But I imagine the engine's the same, so I can't imagine it being any improvement, which is sad. Although I did log for a little bit in VR, and let me tell you, super fun times, man. It was cool. Being able to see and look out your windows to, like, you know, especially loading longs and stuff, see where your tail is and stuff. Yeah. Oh my god. Night and day. I tried track IR once, but I get violently sick with playing with that. Something to do with just the head movements don't match up right or something.
Yeah. Do we have a fuel truck by any chance? Cause this
Do we have a what?
fuel truck.
Oh, I didn't even think about fuel. No, we don't. But you're a farm manager now, so you could probably buy one.
Oh yeah.
Score a farm truck, brother.
Yeah.
Bring us the gas. I thought we had one. Maybe we didn't on this one. Probably not.
Well, I can't think of anything else that would be pink in the bird, so.
Do it. Do it.
Pink truck, eh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoop. Hey. Hey now. There we go.
My game just dropped about 3 or 4 frames. And, it's kind of funny.
I got a tree stuck in my grapple. There we go. Yeah, mine does that all the time. Up and down, up and down. Actually, since I stopped using OBS for recording, sure makes a big difference, but OBS murdered my frame rate.
What do you use for recording now?
I use Shadow Play now, like through NVIDIA. It's not as versatile, like you can't do as much cool stuff, but the quality is just as good. And yeah, I don't have any freaking loss of frames. Because before, like in other videos, multiplayer logging, oh my god, dude, it was so bad.
Yeah, it used to get really bad. I remember watching stutters and whatnot.
Yeah, super bad. But now it's like, I mean, you get the odd one here and there when you have way too many trees down, or like it's getting really aggressive where you have like 20 people cutting at once.
How many frames do you run with the 4K monitor?
How many which, sorry? Frames?
So, yeah.
I think I'm 60 most of the time. It usually stays about 60. But I only use one of the monitors. I used to use all 3, but then I realized it was just extra frames getting killed, and I couldn't really see because it was all stretchy, right? So now I just use the center monitor, which is a big guy, and it's more than enough.
What are they? 50 inches, right?
These ones are 50s, yeah. I did have 40s, and then there was a really good sale, and they happened to have 3 of them at the store, so I just bit the bullet and I bought some. I had about $2,500 saved up for the last like year and a half, just specifically for monitors, because I was like, I gotta buy new monitors. Because I had those other 40-inch ones for like 6 years or something. They were so old. So I'm like, oh.
Saying something about them burning images and stuff.
Yeah, it was terrible. They were getting really bad. But I was like, hey, I gotta upgrade. But I could just, like, anytime I found in store, and I don't want to order online. I wanted to buy them in store so I could go return them if they were broken and stuff. And online's a pain in the butt where I live. So I went to the store so many times, like, planning to buy them. And then they never have 3. They only have 2 or 1 of the one I'm looking for. So this was the first time ever where they had 3 of exactly what I wanted. And I'm like, okay, just give them to me right now. Screw it. I'll buy them right now. And they were a bitch to set up, but man, I'm really happy with them. The 4K just looks so much nicer too.
What graphic card do you have?
This one's running a Titan XP, which I really don't recommend.
No.
It's a ridiculous card. At the time, I got sales convinced into it being the best, and not realizing it's not really the best at anything. It's just a big, expensive, heat-stroked piece of crap. I use it more for Bitcoin mining than anything now. But I would love to get a 3090 or even a 3080 to replace it.
That's my goal to have in my PC.
Yeah.
Is a 3090. And
3090 would be dope.
Takes to run that
but the problem is, like, where the hell do you get a 3090 for less than $3,000 Canadian right now? Nowhere.
Yeah, I know. They're like $4,000 now on Amazon.
Yeah, ridiculous, right? They're not worth that. They're worth $1,500 US MSRP.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I gotta pay like, you know, $2,000 for one or something, I could see that. But I'm not paying $3,500 to $4,000. Like that's just stupid.
That's too much.
Actually, even $2,000's like crazy. I wouldn't want to pay more than $1,500 for a card, and that's like a lot of money. Like that's no joke.
Yeah.
But I know I would get my money's worth out of that because I abuse the living crap out of them, and I also use them to mine. So.
Yeah. So how does your Bitcoin mining work? Because I know that.
Like my setup?
Yeah.
So I've got 2 cards that run off this main PC, because I got 2 SLI, whatever the hell, slots, or PCI slots. So I run 2 cards. I usually pause it when I'm gaming, obviously, but when I'm not, I have both of them running, and they're both really well air vented, and I don't have them overclocked or anything. I just have them run basic. The only overclock I have is just the fans, so that the fans kick up a lot more, so they stay cool. And then the basement, I got two basically motherboards that sit on a desk with graphics cards stuck in them. There's nothing special about them. And I got 4 graphics cards on those that are just running 24/7. My power bill is about $1,500 a month, just with those. Like, it's a lot, but you make about $3,500 a month. So it, you're still making you're making more than the opposite or whatever the case. Or sorry, not a month. I said month. Year. Sorry, $1,500 a year, not a month. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking there.
Yeah.
So $1,500 a year to run your power bill. It's about $250 a month or something, or $200 a month or something. And then you make about $450 a month roughly. But I mean, it's all dependent on how the coins are doing, right? Or how Bitcoin's doing. Like, some months I've been down to like making $8 a day versus some days I'm making $43 a day. Like it's so random. Yeah, but it's fun. I don't know.
What is Bitcoin mining?
So Bitcoin mining is basically using your computer's graphics card power to figure out algorithms to try to break basically down blockchains and make more Bitcoin. I don't know the actual technical details of how it happens, but basically the power of your GPU, your graphics card, is used in order to break up these chains of mathematical equations and stuff, and basically you get paid for that using your mining power.
I was about to say, it kind of sounds like a giant math equation.
Yeah, it is. Just a big puzzle box from what I've read. And it's pretty straightforward for doing it. The most important part is keeping your graphics card's temperatures low as possible. And that, by increasing fan speeds or putting in a cooler room or having a fan nearby. If you can do that, like I like to keep them all under 60. As long as I can keep them under 60, then I'm pretty happy. But if you're running too hot all the time, you'll just wear out your equipment way faster.
It helps when you live in Canada.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, it's not hard to do. It's just a little bit weird to set up when you first get into it. But once you get into it, it's pretty easy. I use NiceHash, which is just like a super easy way to basically just turn it on and it makes you money. The hardest part is just setting up like your Bitcoin wallets and your accounts and stuff like that. But from what I've heard, that's even easier to do now with Coinbase and a couple other ones. So.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, it's a wild world. It's pretty fun. But as long as I make the money back that I spent on my graphics cards, then I'm happy. And I should be, by January, I should be back, like my ROI, my return on my investment, I should be back to 0 and then making money off of them. That's the theory. That would be if, Bitcoin doesn't crash, which happens every other week these days, and all that fun stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a neat little secondary extra income thing when it works. And then if it ever gets bad enough where
secondary or third, I guess.
It's quadrary, yeah. Quadrary, pentadary, whatever the hell we're on now, yeah. It's a lot of different places. It's fun. It's fun doing that. That's what I really like doing, is finding as many ways to bring in as much income as possible just for entertainment. Like, I don't know. It's pretty fun. You can find the methods.
A funny thing that I learned on, it's actually on Amazon, is there's a glass TV that's $29,000.
What?
I thought it was kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know how.
What do you mean glass TV? Like it's made out of glass?
Yeah. It's got like instead of a plastic frame, it's got a glass frame. It's all fancy and stuff.
Weird. Who makes that?
I don't know. There's probably some company or something. I don't know.
29,000?
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds like a ripoff.
Yep.
Glass TV for the lose. But I guess there's million dollar people that have nothing but money to spend, and they're probably like, oh, I'll buy that.
Yeah, especially like MLB and football and all that.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm sure.
Yeah. Everybody's got the cash to party hardy.
Yeah.
I'm too middle class and basic bitch for that.
Yeah.
I can't spend 400 grand on a pair of shoes, you know, like I just can't do it. Even if I had 400 grand to spend on a pair of shoes, I still wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Is
There's
it possible to have a pair of shoes for 400 grand?
Apparently.
they're gold plated, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's those like what the hell were they? Those stupid
They're,
Kanye West ones or whatever that were like
yeah.
auction them off for like
Nike,
$400,000 or $500,000 a pair.
Yeah. Each one sold
Only
for
pair ever
500.
made. And people were like, "Oh my god!" And you're like, "What the hell is wrong with people?"
Kanye wore them once, and
Yeah, I
they
guess that
weren't
makes
up.
them.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like the scent that they had after he wore
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
But, I mean,
The
maybe.
smell of just sweaty shoe, sweet. Well, hey,
Yeah.
remember that Belle Daphne chick or whatever sold her bathwater or whatever? That was pretty wild.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was a lady that
That's pretty gross.
that got she
there's
put
a
like
market for
super
that,
glue
eh?
or whatever in her hair and got like $25,000 from the company that made the glue or whatever for her.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know, man.
All for a joke on TikTok.
The internet's a weird place, buddy. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it is a very.
We should
odd
just
place.
try to get rich. Let's start doing dumb things like that and just get real popular. I don't
Yeah.
know how. I don't even know how you like start. I think you have to start be rich or something so you can have like a bunch of fake follower friends because they want to think you're gonna give them lots of like. I think I talked about this last time on Logging Crew, but I was talking about MrBeast, the guy MrBeast.
Yeah, MrBeast.
So I always question the true legitimacy of that, whether it's real or not, or whether it's all set up. And then now that he's gotten so much from it, maybe now it's real because of it. But like early on, a lot of the stuff where he's like, "Oh, we gave away 10 cars." It's like, is that actually happening? Like, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't believe it.
How they first originally started was they were all kind of a go out there kind of funny haha joke, you know?
Yeah.
And since it all got more popular and he's got such a big following now, I mean now he can go out spend like $1 million.
But does he
bucks a month.
actually? See, my whole thing is like, I can't imagine anyone being rich on YouTube or rich on anything being able to sustain that kind of like loss in revenue and still keep going. Like there's no way in hell. Like, how much money did you give to MrBeast this month?
Yeah. Like,
Nothing, right? Not a damn thing, right? So in my mind, I'm like, how many hundreds of thousands of other people out there and millions of his people are exactly like us, where we're like, hey, that's kind of neat, but I'm not donating to that. So how can you suddenly give away, you know, I gave away $1 million, I gave away $10,000, $50,000, $250,000 this week. It's like, how do you do that on such a scale for so long?
Yeah.
It can't be real. Like, it can't be. Or he's secretly some, like, you know, like his rich parents and they have $20 trillion and they just think it's a big joke. But
yeah.
But
He's probably just a drug dealer.
yeah. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It just seems crazy. I don't know. And I mean, whatever. I realize it's for entertainment. So, I mean, anything that says we're for entertainment usually means that a lot of it's fake. So I just assumed a lot of it was just, you know, made up.
I got a truck moving, so.
Oh, yeah. Norris might be a little glitchy there. It's all right. We're almost at the end of this one. I think this will be the end for me. We've done a long stint here today.
Yeah.
Almost 3 hours. That's pretty good.
What time is
You
it
have what?
for you?
4:30. Yeah, we got a lot of this one. It's fun.
7:30.
4:30 for me. 7:30 for you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 7:30 where I'm at.
Oh, okay. You guys are all over the oops. I'm just gonna.
At 8:30.
I'm gonna finish processing this
Montreal's
problem.
playing tonight.
Montreal. The
Playing
Monts.
Buffalo.
Who's left in the? Is there still? How many more games they got? Quite a few.
Well, last night was the first game of the year.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna start hearing about that at work now. I have a few buddies there that are hockey fanatic, crazy people. Oh.
When will some of these episodes be posted?
God.
Well, we got caught up on
Yeah, I don't know. We're I don't know, man. Probably not for like a month, maybe a month and a bit. I'm usually way ahead for episodes.
Yeah.
At 2 a week,
Yeah.
we usually keep pretty far back. But I have to, otherwise I run out, and then it's just like, oh god. Then
Yeah,
everybody freaks out.
We got real close to
and yeah,
one time. We're at the end of
have to
the-
keep up with the algorithm.
Yeah, well that's it. Got to keep feeding the beast, I call it. Feeding the great machine.
You're not done yet, FDR.
I see that. You found more. That's alright. Truck's
Yeah.
still on its way down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boop.
Oh,
Just I'm just grabbing all these ones that I just kind of dropped.
No worries. No worries.
I'm kind of forwarding with the loader.
Hey, it works though.
Yeah. That's
know,
Ho
but-
ho chucking.
what I was
Chucking
doing
them
with
hoes.
What?
Whoops. There we go.
that. There it is. Oh, let's-
My wrists are sore. I've been just giving her here. Soul wrists. Can mean so many things. What? No. What's this
Flat
tree?
wrist.
Where'd that come from? There's a tree. There's
Oh,
a
it's,
snake in my boot.
It's a couple of the ones I'm fishing out of the woods over here. And we've done 4 loads tonight.
Nice. Oh.
I got a couple.
Erp. Boop. Get that about. There we go. Well, the load must have sold.
No, don't kick, don't kick. Oh, stupid thing.
The load has sold, gentlemen. Yeah, a couple here. That's everything from over there?
You ever created a dedicated server?
Yeah, they're horrible. Never doing it again.
Yes, never ever again.
They're so bad.
I built one last week.
Oh man, I hate for
Hilarious.
this game. I mean, I've done it for other games too, and they've been fine. But for this game, tragedy. It's a sin.
Yeah,
Just-
it's just
It's just bad.
because there's so much going on.
Yeah, not for logging. I mean, for farming, I hear they're fine, but for logging,
Yeah.
absolutely not good.
There's that guy logging 24/7. He has a dedicated.
24/7. Who logs 24/7?
I don't,
Here it is.
I don't believe it.
his server. That's his name of his server. It's on Axe
Oh,
Mountain
oh,
right now.
logging 24/7, like is in the servers up 24/7. I thought you meant there was
Yeah.
like a YouTuber who just logs 24/7. I was like, man, I gotta meet that guy because I don't think he's real.
Yeah, it's just a robot.
I was gonna say I know some pretty dedicated guys logging besides myself, and they don't play 24/7. Let me tell you.
Whoa, that
At some point, you have to go to the bathroom and sleep.
My God, where are you finding these things, Meatball? Amazing.
over here. I cut them all down with that processor and they just kind of with some.
Oh,
get
I see.
low.
That's all right. I'm gonna back right up. I'm gonna feed them right into the pile here.
I'm digging for gold.
Yeah, you'll find it somewhere
Hopefully
deep in the mountains.
I'm pretty sure I just hit something over there. I don't know. Whoa.
Yeah. It's something there. There's a hole here for some odd reason.
I can't see where any of the trees are, so one just happens to go flying over here.
Fair. That's everything, I think.
Depth perception. Depth perception, nerd.
No, you don't get any of that.
No,
Fresh out of depth perception.
Hey, look, there's a scooter.
We should probably wipe out that stuff here. Oh, whatever. We'll worry about that next time. We done skis, sun skis.